Hello guys, good morning to all. This is Mike Padua and we are back to our weekend edition of our weather analysis. And today is Saturday early morning, July 15, and this is until Monday, July 17. And this is our English version, brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, Avenue Plaza Hotel, the city government of Naga, headed by our Honorable Mayor Nelson Legacion, and our Honorable Congressman Gabi Bordado of the 3rd District of Camarines Sur. Well, as I said yesterday, that if ever this storm or the low pressure area intensified into tropical depression, we will be back. And right now, we're back and we're going to show to you the path and forecast track of tropical depression, which is now named as Dodong. That's the local name given by Pag-asa, and this is now our latest graph set we issued yesterday afternoon. And Dodong, as a low pressure area, traversed Isabela, and after crossing northern Luzon yesterday morning, it intensified into a tropical depression upon exiting the coastal waters of Ilocos Sur. And since the tag ID here is still 95W, because the Joint Typhoon Warning Center has not yet upgraded this system yesterday afternoon, and it's only now, around a few hours ago, they upgraded it into a tropical depression and is now known as 4W. Okay, when we say 4W, it's the 4th tropical cyclone of the Western Pacific Philippine Sea area. 95W is the tag ID only for low pressure systems, so it repeats all the time, 90W up to 99W and back to 90W and so forth. Okay, and the system is now moving slowly towards the west and west-northwest across the West Philippine Sea in the general direction of Hainan and Leju Peninsula. So it will make landfall here. It's moving westward at 19 kph with sustained winds of 45 kph. But later this morning, it will be upgraded into a tropical storm because of its possibility of rapid intensification over the West Philippine Sea. But the good news, it's now moving farther away from the landmass of Luzon. But still, through the weekend, we expect on and off rainfall with thunderstorms across most parts of the country, particularly over Luzon, especially the western sections, and also Metro Manila, MiMaRoPa, Western Visayas, and here in the Bicol region, we expect rainfall every 6 hours, so it's not much compared to Metro Manila, which will be experiencing from time to time on and off rainfall, since they are more on the western side of the country, which is closer to the rain bands of Dodong. Okay, so the southwest monsoon will persist maybe until Sunday, and by Monday it will start to weaken a bit. But again, we are going to keep an eye on another LPA that is expected to develop here in the vicinity of Yap and Palau early next week. So we are going to focus our attention beginning Monday on what will be the scenario of that other LPA that is expected to form. Actually, as of this time, it's already classified as 98W. It's not yet seen here. It's somewhere here. Okay, so this LPA 98W is worth watching for possible threat to our country. But in a short while, we're going to show to you the forecast of the two reliable computer models, what will be the forecast for the next 8 to 10 days. So it's still very highly uncertain, and the probability is very low. So changes is expected within the next 3 to 5 days. If we are less than 5 days, the probability will increase. Okay, so Let's go now to the fast animation. So this is the fast animation from the CIMSS, from the CIMSS Tropical Cyclone page of the University of Wisconsin, headed by Dr. Velden, and you can clearly see here the rapid development now of Tropical Depression 4W, and which is still embedded within the active monsoon trough. As you can see, the trough is extending all the way across the northern part of the Philippine Sea, or the eastern part of the Philippine Sea, and that's the reason why we are still experiencing monsoon rains here over the Bicol region, and it's extending up here. So this is an area of the monsoonal flow, so expect on and off rainfall within this area. The winds blowing from the southwest, but it's not yet quite strong as of this time. But once the system intensifies into tropical storm, within the next 2 days, the winds will pick up here across the western sections of the country. And the other LPA is somewhere here, which is still trying or starting to organize. And on Monday or Tuesday, there will be some development of this LPA. So all eyes on that once we return next week. But taking a look at the zoom-in satellite animation, you can clearly see here how broad is this LPA, which is coming from a monsoon depression. It now transformed into a traditional tropical depression. Okay, and then look at this. Baguio City, Zambales, Tarlac, Pangasinan are experiencing moderate to heavy to at times extreme rainfall right now because of the very thick cumulonimbus clouds or thunderstorm clouds affecting this part of western Luzon. Metro Manila is also experiencing some on and off rainfall, sometimes heavy, sometimes light, sometimes calm, okay, or I mean no rain. And then here over the Bicol region, every 3 to 6 hours during the evening, we are experiencing some blast of heavy downpour, okay, but it quickly disappear, and then after a few hours another round of rainfall. It only lasted on about 2 to 5 minutes, and then it's quiet once again. Okay, so expect that throughout the weekend. And here's the track from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. We didn't issue any storm advisories or watches since it's already west of the Philippines. No need to no need to be alarmed. Although Pagasa is issuing tracks also from their website. And here's the track from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center from their first warning here. Okay, and then by tonight, Saturday evening, it will be approaching the western border of the Philippine Area of Responsibility, and then by tomorrow, Sunday, it will be outside of PAR and likely to become a severe tropical storm. And Sunday evening through Monday, it could become a Category 1 up to Category 2 typhoon. That's how fast the development of this tropical cyclone, because of very conducive atmospheric environment. Okay, warm sea surface temperature of more than 29 degrees centigrade. That's the one that fuels the rapid intensification, or the rapid intensification of this tropical cyclone, which is forecast to happen within the next 2 to 3 days. And it's likely to make landfall sometime early Tuesday or Tuesday morning in the vicinity of Leisure Peninsula, just north of Hainan. So northern Hainan and Leisure Peninsula will feel the brunt of this approaching potential typhoon by Tuesday, and then it will weaken rapidly as it approaches the coastal waters of northern Vietnam. Actually, it will make landfall between or very close to the boundary of China and Vietnam. So please take all necessary precautions, folks down there across the border of China and Vietnam. Okay. And this is normal since we are now in the middle of July. Usually July, August are the months of highest frequency of tropical cyclone formation in the Western Pacific. Here's also the track of the Japan Meteorological Agency, the regional specialized meteorological agency or center that monitors typhoon or tropical cyclones in this part of the world. Okay, so they are tasked by the United Nations World Meteorological Organization. So same scenario, it will make landfall between Hainan and along southern Malaysia Peninsula and northern Hainan on Tuesday. Okay, and here's the all the global models tracking Dodong, and they all agree that the track is going this way. Okay, like that. Okay, so that's the possible tracking of Dodong. And if we take a look at the wind and pressure forecast from the European model for the next 3 days, then we are going to discuss the future track of the soon-to-be tropical cyclone over Palau, which is not yet. Actually, it's already there, but it's on the embryonic stages. Okay, and this is for this afternoon of Saturday. Here's Dodong becoming a tropical storm, moving away from Luzon. Southwest monsoon is still prevailing across Luzon and western Visayas, including MiMaRoPa. And here's the other system. Sunday afternoon, it could become a typhoon as it approaches the southern coastal waters of China, passing to the south of Hong Kong, roughly 200 kilometers to the south. Southwest monsoon will continue to prevail because of the extension of the monsoon trough, which is also having some secondary circulation here. The monsoon trough developing some circulation here, but it's not developing based on the European model, unlike the American model, which is forecasting it to become another cyclone. Okay, so the southwest monsoon will prevail Sunday afternoon. Actually, whole day of Sunday, on enough rainfall. Monday afternoon, you can clearly see here now the approach of Dodong over Malaysia Peninsula and northern Hainan as a typhoon, category 1 or 2. And then here's the development of the other system that we are monitoring. Tuesday afternoon, Dodong is now over the Gulf of Tonkin and likely to make final landfall over northern Vietnam. Okay, so the southwest monsoon is now retreating following the circulation of Dodong. It's just affecting the areas of the spot list, including the Calayan Island group. So improving weather will be expected all throughout the country, but again, we have another visitor forming to the east of Mindanao in the vicinity of Palau. So this is now probably 98W. And Wednesday, it's still a low pressure area, but American model is very aggressive. It's already a typhoon. So we'll wait and see, since this kind of model is always aggressive. If let's wait and see if the European model will follow through or the American model will follow it, not rapidly developing this system. Let's move back to the European model. Thursday afternoon, still a low pressure area. American model, already a full grown typhoon, category 1, and another one will form here over the West Philippine Sea, not affecting the Philippines, but you can see the southwest monsoon affecting the coastal waters of western Philippines. ECMWF, Friday afternoon. LPA becoming active as it approaches the coastal waters of eastern Bicol region. American model moving north, while this new system approaching Vietnam. Okay, let's move now back to European model. Saturday afternoon, it's now moving very close to the coastal waters of Bicol region, similar to the track of 95W, which is now Dodong, during its passage a few days ago. American model, it's now a very strong category 3 or 4 typhoon as it moves towards northern Luzon. So this system will not affect Bicol based on the track of the American model, and the other one to the west of the Philippines making landfall near Da Nang, okay, Da Nang, Vietnam. Let's go back to the European model, which is so not aggressive when it comes to the intensity, but we are all eyes on that system since they are already mentioning it. Sunday afternoon, most likely it could become a tropical depression as it passes to the north of Bicol region on Sunday afternoon. And the other one is just a low pressure area over northern Vietnam. American model may the system over Vietnam already made landfall, and here this strong system of the American model, which is just a depression on the European model, is just more to the north of the Bicol region. And back to the European model, Sunday afternoon. Let me change those. Okay, that's already Sunday. Let's move now. Monday morning, the system will, let me see, make landfall over central Luzon. Okay, so this system will keep us worrying. Okay, let's hope it changes if we are looking at the European model. But if we look at the American model, beginning Monday, it will start to continue to move in the general direction of northern Luzon. So if we show to you the possible cone, okay, cone of this system based on the two computer models. Let me go back to Tuesday. The possibility of the track is the European model is, wait, here. It's going to pass here and here, while the American model is going to pass here and there. Most likely it's going to make landfall over northern Luzon. So the window of the track is somewhere here. That will be the cone of uncertainty. When we say uncertainty, it's still not yet sure where the track will go, but let's hope and pray that the track will shift more to this direction. Okay, let's hope that it will go this way. It's still early to tell. Yeah, that's 8 to 10 days from now. So we will keep you updated as 5 days approaches. So most likely by Monday or Tuesday or even Wednesday, we will be having some clearer picture on where this next tropical cyclone will pass. Okay, so when it comes to the rain forecast for the next 3 days until Tuesday, Saturday afternoon, we expect on and off rainfall still across the western sections of Luzon, Mindoro, western Visayas, also over the Bicol region. And Sunday afternoon, same situation, although it's starting to wane down as Dodong moves farther away. Monday afternoon, In the morning, it's quite okay, but in the afternoon, we are still experiencing the effects of the monsoon because of the monsoon trough which is located here. So it enhances still the southwest monsoon because of the elongated lower atmospheric pressure, which enhances or pulling these winds across the Philippine Islands. Tuesday afternoon, more thunderstorms will be expected. This is no longer the, although it's a monsoon, but it's just a very weak monsoon on Tuesday afternoon. So these are more of a combination of the weakening monsoon and local thunderstorms across northern and central Luzon. Mindanao will also have some localized thunderstorms. Okay, so far that's the rain forecast until Tuesday. So if you're leaving your house, going to a picnic, vacation, going to a mall, don't forget to bring your umbrella and or raincoat, just to be prepared whenever there's this on and off rainfall generated by the southwest monsoon. Okay, so that ends our forecast. Okay, our update for this early morning of Saturday. We will return on Monday to give you more updates on this departing Dodong and another one that is expected to develop by Monday or Tuesday. And from Typhoon2000, this is Mike Padua saying stay safe always. Happy weekend to all. And let's all pray that all of the system will recurve and will not hit any part of the country. And thank you so much for watching our channel.